Okay, so we just looked at an example of leverage where you saw how leverage affects attacking space and whether or not you can finish in those spaces that you're trying to attack into based on how much leverage you have. So when you have more leverage, it's easier to finish into the spaces you're attacking. When you have less leverage, it's harder to finish into those spaces. Now we're going to look at how that same thing affects through balls. So in this example, you're going to see center on top of the baseline hitting this through ball. Okay, but because how far Alcaraz is behind the baseline, because he has so much less leverage, this ball doesn't affect him nearly as much. Remember that the rule is that the through ball, which is supposed to prevent him from being able to attack, if the rule is less true the further he is behind the baseline or the less leverage he has. So because of where he's standing, this ball doesn't affect him very much. And then he's just able to rocket that ball off the baseline and then hit a really, really tough shot for center, backing him up. Now, if you look at the shot that center just had to hit, this ball is maybe like just inside a foot inside the baseline, and center can still take this ball on the baseline and absorb the speed of it as hard and as deep as it is, because remember, Alcaraz was so far back here when he hit it that shot is not going to affect center as much, because since Alcaraz is further behind the baseline, his through ball has less effect on center. But what we're going to see when he steps up on the baseline and hits this through ball, even though it's not nearly as deep in where it lands, which it lands right here, it's going to push center backwards and then get him reaching, because since he had more leverage, this through ball did much more damage on him. And so that's how it will work with through balls. The closer you are, the more leverage you have, the more damage the through ball will do. The further back you are, the less leverage you have, the less damage the through ball will do.